All right, welcome everybody. We've got some NEC action. Top 8 Ultra Street Fighter 4 coming your way. I'm James Chen.
Hey, what's up? I'm Ultra David. Not just some action, in fact, some very strong action, and some of the last that might be seen with Ultra Street Fighter 4 as the headliner at a major.
That's right, yeah.
There might be a couple left, but this is one of the last of them, and it's going to be a very strong one, in fact, and one that I'm excited for, not just because I think the players are strong, but because it's a ton of really interesting player matchups.
Yeah.
Okay, we have a bunch of players who are just happen to be matched up in the top 8 with people who they know very well.
Yes.
People who they've played many times from their regions. Right?
Yep. We got 2 people in the winner's side. You can see already 2 very familiar NLBC top players from New York, Smug and Sabin, going up against each other.
That's right. And on the bottom side, you see there's Mark Teddy, and Filipino Man, 2 of the players best known from Wednesday night fights.
That's right.
Even in the losers side, though, that's not it. If you check out losers bracket, you'll see Coach Steve and K-Brad. They have played each other many times. K-Brad, hard to say where he's sort of has his home base nowadays, but he spends a lot of time in New York, and that's where Steve is. And then Ludovic, Coin Up Blood versus Darkchild, that's Maryland.
Right.
So each one of these matches is, New York, SoCal, New York, and then Maryland. So each one is somebody, is a couple of players who know each other well, and that means that we're going to see players who have the sort of an understanding of the matchup that's
Actually,
evolved.
I just want to see something here on the brackets here, because one thing I do want to point out is on the loser side, Lud just basically went through everybody.
He did.
So to get to Darkchild, the previous round, he beat Hyro, who was the excellent Bison player we saw get top 8 at final round.
John.
Before that, he beat Sanford Kelly.
Yep.
Before that, he beat Chris G.
Yep.
And before that, he beat Zeus. No, I'm sorry. Chris G beat Zeus.
Yeah.
So he was in winner's bracket side.
I think that was it. Yeah.
Yeah, on winner's side.
It was a good run.
Because he beat a bunch of people. I just heard like he just went through everybody in loser side, and here he is in top 8. So
yeah, no, he had a really, really good tournament, and especially because somebody might have said recently that there's only one Chun-Li in the world, and so it's nice. It's nice to see that in fact there might be more.
How many times have you inspired players? I feel like this
Probably
has happened
0,
before.
I feel like
this has happened before. I feel like
claim
this
it.
has happened before. Like you said something like that, and all of a sudden this player just did amazing at an event.
Yeah.
So,
But I'll claim it.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah. So really interesting to see Smug versus Art. I think it's a match that Art is afraid of, to be frank.
Yeah.
But a match that they know it very well. Sometimes Art does win it. I think in general Smug takes it.
Right.
And then when it comes to Filipino Man versus Mark Teddy, also in the winner's side, that's a match that goes back and forth. But I think it's one that Filipino Man tends to get the better side of. But of course, the way that Marcus plays, that could go either way.
Yeah.
It is going to be 3 out of 5. So the players will have they'll have some time to figure it out.
All right, so it's going to be 3 out of 5, the whole entire top 8.
That's what I've been told.
Okay, cool. So yeah, I mean, right now we're trying to get the matches set up, but Big E right now is giving away some prizes here at NEC. I mean, we just had a bunch of. So in the background, you can hear a few boos.
Yeah.
That's always all the people who didn't get the prize.
For sure.
Yeah. No, Big E likes to find interesting ways to get people to give away things. So.
Well, I'm glad that at least one prize went to the person who had the best beard.
Yeah, that was your doing.
That
right
was my
there.
doing.
Yeah.
I think appropriately you gave it away to the person who had the least beard.
Yeah,
I think that was very fitting.
Right. Yeah, that seemed about right.
And I think Glass Sword took it, which is he was happy to get the stick, but I saw some signs of kind of disgust on his face as well.
Well, it wasn't stick, it was just the bags, right?
Oh, right, the stick bag.
Yeah,
the stick bag.
Maybe that's what maybe he thought there was a stick in the bag.
It was because the reason he got the stick bag was that he's the least manly person in the room. That's why.
What are you saying, David?
Oh, you know what I'm saying, James.
What are you saying, David?
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
All right, just because of that, I'm going to grow out the crit. No, I can't do it.
I hope you do it. I'd love to see it.
I can't do it.
I think it'd be great to see.
I would need to wear a fake beard or something like that. I think that's the only way I could do it. So.
Coach Steve had a good trip into the loser side as well. He actually beat Brent. Brent almost made it
Oh,
into
nice. Okay.
top 8. It
Yeah,
could
that's
have
right.
been 3 SoCal players, but
I
no.
remember talking to Brent about that. He's just said that he just has so little Rolento experience.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Steve also beat Alucard.
Oh, wow.
Right. Yeah. No, I heard that was really good. He beat Noel Brown as well, and then K-Brad beat Knuckledew to get into top 8.
That's right. I remember Knuckledew did not make top 8.
Right.
In fact, the 2 players from Capcom Cup, Knuckledew and Problem X, did not make top 8.
You know who eliminated Problem X?
I remember, but I can't remember now.
K-Brad.
That's right,
K-Brad was the
yeah.
death knell for both of
That's
those
right,
players from Capcom Cup.
Wonder what that says about K-Brad.
That's right.
Huh?
I'm sure he was happy to make that happen. Yeah. It was really good. There you see the stage. See Min trying to hustle off the stage as quickly as he can. You know, one thing I'll say about coming to NEC, it's both of our first times at NEC, both of our first times at a Big E event. You know, we've been to TFC, but that's sort of a collaboration. The first time we've been in the Northeast for a major like this. You know, I got to tell you, man, I love where I'm from. I love my home. SoCal is great. The weather's beautiful. People are as well.
There's a lot of stuff to do.
A lot of stuff to do. You can go skiing, you can go hiking, you can go surfing all on the same day. But one thing we don't have anymore is the hype at tournaments.
Dude, it's not even comparable.
It's not even comparable.
I mean, look, final round is really hype. TFC is always super hype.
Yeah.
I haven't been to an ECT, but ECTs are very hype.
Right.
It's just that you get a different kind of energy at these events.
It used to be that we had good hype back in SoCal, but at some point that was denuded. I don't know when, but at some point it was dropped.
Yeah.
Makes me sad.
So, yeah, I mean, it's definitely true what they say. East Coast brings the hype for sure.
It's true.
So.
It's true. Now, I remember when there was a real argument to be made, but that argument has been lost.
Hey, between you and me, guys, not for nothing, I learned a lot from the West Coast, especially Mr. Alex Valle, who was a big motivator for me to run the Team Spooky stream. Shouts to Level Up Series, of course. So in this case, I would say that we both can learn from each other.
Well, I think that's true. And I like I said, there's a lot of stuff that I like about the SoCal area, but I do think that hype is one thing that SoCal scene could learn from the East.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. I mean, it's just been loud and just really energetic in here all weekend long.
Agreed.
And it's not even just in this main room. So one of the cool things about NEC, the way it's set up, is it literally feels like there's like these different sections. It almost kind of feels like it took over the hotel. Like on the main floor, we have this here, but then there's even this back room off to the side where they were doing like Marvel semis. Then you go downstairs in the hotel, and there's the extra room, which is this really long hallway-ish area where they have a bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
Then you keep going past that, and you go into the arcade area where there's also another room where people are streaming stuff over there, and it's just like, you know, it was just really cool. And every single one of these rooms, like, people were getting hype about things.
Oh, yeah.
You know, the energy is just fantastic here.
Yeah, and it doesn't rely on there being a stream or anything. That's just how it is. Even over on the Third Strike cab, people were getting hype. But you know what? To be fair, some of the people getting hype there are from SoCal, but from the days when we were also hype.
Right. And then, of course, last night, if you guys had managed to see that, I believe Arturo was the one who streamed it, the MVC2 money matches.
Yes.
Which is like the sickest story that we heard from Big E with Brahim going up against Desmond, and then after Desmond won, the claim was that Brahim's stick wasn't very good.
Right.
And so they did a run back, and Desmond used Brahim's stick and still beat him.
That's pretty great.
Like, that is just pretty much, that's it. At that point in time.
No, you have to walk away. You have to.
Is that worse than 13-0?
Well, it's hard to beat 13 out of 10.
Right.
It's hard to beat that. I still think that's the greatest dunkage of the year.
Even more than losing your excuse because the other person.
It's close. It's close.
Okay. Fair enough.
So they're setting up there. As you can see, Arturo Sanchez is on the right, a.k.a. Sabin, and Smug is going to be on the one-player side. On the two-player side. That's on the left of your screen. Art, like I said, is worried about it, and I know he's been looking up a few more things about how to play against Dudley. A little bit more to exploit, a little bit more to punish. The problem that he thinks that he has in the match, among others, is that, once Dudley gets in, Dudley blows up everybody once he's in, right? It sort of doesn't even matter the matchup. But it's especially true against Dalsum, who doesn't have a Dragon Punch or anything of the like. So, it's very, very dangerous when he doesn't get in. Art can win the neutral game, but Smug is so patient, and he jumps at the perfect times, and he does ducking at the perfect times. So even though Art, he's looking into a bit more of like, what can he punish with sort of normals and DEX ducking? Is that punishable? Things like that. Can he punish sweep? Trying to get all those extra things in there, but
yeah, I mean, for
even
sure.
still, it's tough.
We've seen it before. We've seen like Arturo just doing so good against Smug to start off the round, and then Smug just gets in one time, and it's death.
Yeah, 89 seconds is nice, but 89 seconds can be useless in this matchup. It can be about 10. That can be what the whole matchup comes down to. But it's on Art to make that not happen. That's going to be the style. I expect Dalsum. He might go Rose, but I think I would expect Dalsum.
Well, this is definitely button check time. But they tried to throw us off. They didn't pick Jury and Hakan.
Right, yeah.
Almost always when you see Hakan on the screen, yeah, that's button check.
So it's going to be a classic New York battle. An old school player in Arturo Sanchez, been around for almost 20 years. And Smug, been around for much, much less than that, only the past few. But in that short period of time, he's become one of the best players in the U.S. That said, Art has, I think, had a real resuscitation and become one of the best players in the U.S. as well. So I love this match because, as I mentioned before, this is one of the last send-offs for Ultra Street Fighter 4 as one of the headliners at most majors. And this is a good way to do it between the old school and the new school of the same scene. And keep in mind, winners finals is going to be New York versus SoCal. Regardless of who wins which one, it's going to be that matchup, that rival matchup.
Right, and which is very fitting for one of the last American tournaments here, because those two have always been the hotbed for a very long time. Have lots of back and forth between those two.
Yeah.
Lots of ability to claim, superiority over the other crew in various endeavors.
How classic would it be if it was Arturo versus Mark Teddy? That is to say, extreme defense versus extreme rushdown, right?
Yeah,
that would be
I know,
great.
right?
But it could be the opposite. If it's Smug versus Filipino man, it's going to be the opposite.
Yeah, and it's still going to be rush down versus defense kind of situation.
All right, well, we'll see whether TS Sabin can keep Smug out. That's going to be the goal.
Yep, Smug, and like you said, look how patient he is. He's not pressing it. When we saw Young Art going up against Brent yesterday, Brent kept losing his patience. He kept trying to go in too hard, and that's what caused him to lose.
You see Art poking while underneath that focus attack. That's something you really have to know as a sim. What buttons can you press that are not going to let you get hit, right? Very important.
Crouching fierce. Oh, here comes Smug. That's all it takes is that one time to get in. Just like I said, he's been doing so well, and he's just going to spend all of it.
It doesn't even matter. Doesn't matter. It does, like I said it. There are 10 seconds that matter in each one of these fights.
If Dalsum wins, it's usually 9-0. And if Smug wins, it's anytime he got that one hit.
Oh, that dash up was so well placed.
That was so good.
Oh, the walk up first.
Oh, no. Here we go.
Art has a bunch of meter. He does have super. It's invincible. But he plays patiently. Oh, boy.
Oh, no.
Perfectly done.
Wow.
Look at that. Look at that.
I really hope that those barrels all in the background contain some Duff beer, because that would be so appropriate right now.
Maybe some rosé.
Works too. You'll have a Duff, I'll have one too.
So Art mentioned that he prefers Ultra 1 in this matchup. You might think it's Ultra 2 because maybe anti-air or something like that, maybe punishing. But what Art said is that the only way he has Ultra in this matchup is if he gets knocked down, and then he's dead.
Right.
So it's not worth having Ultra 2 because you can't do Wake Up Ultra with it. Ultra 1, you can. If there's an overhead or something like that from Dudley, then it can trade, and Ultra 1 will hit. So that's like at least one option, which I thought was a smart take on it. So no change from him.
Yeah, but that match went exactly according to how Smug wants it to go. He'll take hits all day, and it just doesn't matter. So here we go. Okay, nice teleport, gets out of there.
But already getting backed up. Here's Smug.
And you can see Smug gained that position and that pushback just by blocking. He just block. And that's what you got to do against Dalsum. Jeez.
Any combination of buttons I feel like works.
It's so fluid for him.
Yeah. Okay, this is just a way to get out. It's not going to hit. but he just wants to make sure he's not in the corner anymore.
Oh, that didn't combo. Back short in the... Okay, trying his best to keep him out.
Yeah, Art doing some work, but Smug playing patiently. He knows he just needs one hit.
Well, that was actually good damage on that back forward because it took a lot of white life as well. Oh, the jump fierce worked.
Yeah, down jab. Nice closer.
Watch
He
out for
can't
whip
throw
punish.
fireball. He can't throw fireball.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Smug got a little too focused on trying to get in. He just forgot about that Yoga Sniper right at the last second. All right. Yeah, now he's in. Yep, that's all it was.
Ow!
Ow! Ow! Ow!
Yikes. Oh, well, hey, here's Art. Is he going to try to corner control? He does.
Okay.
He does.
He always goes for the reset.
Doesn't press too hard. Still mostly on super. Oh.
What was he trying to do?
He was trying dash up grab probably, but that's
a little too cute, I think.
I think you're right.
Oh, wow. Oh, here we go. Here's a good situation. Okay, now set up for the Ultra.
All right, where's he going? He has some cute setups. Oh!
I don't even think he hit him with the jump fierce.
I think you're right.
I don't even know what happened. Smug just looked like he walked into it or something.
Maybe he was looking for his cross up teleport. Hard to know.
Well, Art is going to take game 2. There you go.
Nice use of the low jabs.
The battle has begun. Fight. And with that, the fight is officially underway.
Oh, accidentally hit him out of the air. That's a problem. Because then that Yoga Flame just becomes you're sitting there in place with no buttons to press.
So Smug walking around looking for something to hit. Yeah,
Wow,
even
did
that.
you see him chase him down out of the air? That was such fast reactions.
He knows all of that life bar can be spent trying to get in. It's just a resource for him.
It's like there's no such thing as a life deficit
Right.
in this match. There's just not.
Yeah, so none of this matters so far. Now it matters. This is the crucial part.
Oh, backswing blow. Beautiful. Slide in the EX. Oh, gets him with that jump fierce. Yeah, he's going to run away, and he's going to be fine from that, but no life left. And here, look at this.
I really like the walk up to get that back roundhouse.
Look at this. Arturo. And you know what? I mean, one of the good things about it is you notice that the rounds that... Oh, my God.
What a well-placed button. Here's Smug. Wow,
Whatever I was
Stantec.
saying, I've just completely forgotten because that was just, ow.
So Art trying to press some buttons, trying to control a little bit before he moves backwards too far. That's the goal.
Wow, background has to stop the ducking. That was really nice. Oh, watch out for that fierce whip.
Oh, here's Smug, though.
Oh, he walked in. He thought he was going to get under.
Smug in there. He just needs one more.
Now, don't forget that Smug is using W Ultra, so it's so scary to throw a fireball as well.
So Art's going to take the escape rather than any combos in there. I like it.
Oh,
He didn't press back medium. That could have been big. No! That was ridiculous. Smug is in there.
Oh my God. He just catches the arm with the low forward. Just hitting that space right in front of him. Oh, here we go. Wow. Arturo kind of going in, too. He was trying to be a little bit aggressive.
You see Art now trying to play at that range just outside of Dudley. In stand short range, just outside of back medium range, so if Dudley comes in, he can press a button.
Oh, wow. He got the counter hit, and it didn't work. And the back strong, just far enough to reach. Back swing blow. Here comes Smug.
That might have worked. No,
Oh, that is, oh my God, all that meter. And then he gets the hard knockdown. Which way, high or low? Low. Ooh, okay. Huge opportunity for Art.
it could all change. Just from the front. EX.
Ooh.
Smug doesn't do that very often. Oh, that's a good punish from that range.
Oh.
So Art can't throw a fireball. He's got to worry about the Ultra.
Right, W Ultra is such a problem.
Oh, that was a big risk.
Wow, jumping roundhouse, which is an elbow that hits downward, took out the punch in the sky, and I think that's kind of what Arturo's thinking as well.
Well, that plus the fact that he got caught doing up blast, not intentional. This is not ST.
Right,
You're not
right.
trying to build meter with that thing.
Right,
You
right.
don't want to do it. And I'm not sure what he was trying for. I don't know if it was just supposed to be a button, stand short,
Maybe
stand
just like
medium
walk
kick.
forward, walk back, and then back short,
Who
you know,
knows,
and then he
yeah.
accidentally went a little too low on the controller.
Right. So Art had some moments in there where he is threatening to take the round, take the match, but like I said, that's how this matchup goes. Smug can kept out for 90 seconds, and it just doesn't matter.
I felt like the worst rounds were in the first game, though. It looks like he's even thinking about changing characters. Okay, no,
I don't think so. But, so part of it, the reason he did the super there is he had what he thought was good intel that he could punish normal into ducking.
Right, yeah.
He
Absolutely.
tried reversal super, it didn't work.
Yeah. Did it come out as reversal?
It said reversal.
Oh, wow. Okay. I thought he did it too slow.
Well, I think it said reversal.
Okay. Well, Smug up 2-1 versus Arturo.
Like we said, it's going to be 3 out of 5 throughout top 8.
2 players from NLBC coming live from Next Level, streamed by Mr. Victor Font himself, Spooky.
On the same stream you're watching right now. Oh, man.
Yep, on Wednesdays.
One of the things that so impresses me about Smug in the matchup is that he knows which buttons to press when. God.
What the? Is that just regular taunt? He faked the rose and then like attacked him.
That was ridiculous.
I've never seen a fake move. You know, the rose is like a fake.
It's really good.
I don't know.
So pay attention when Smug presses stand roundhouse, he can counter poke a lot of Sim's buttons. Stand strong, stand medium, that sort of stuff, fierce. But when he does crouching medium kick, he counter pokes Sim's other important buttons. So Sim pressing buttons is a risk, even from full screen.
And the worst thing about it is you can't not push buttons as Dawson. You gotta push them. Otherwise, he's just gonna walk it. Oh, okay.
That might be good night.
That's it, yeah. Oh, he missed. Not like Dawson is in that much better of a position, though.
Pressure with lows, probably. Yeah, very smart by Smug. He's a smart guy.
Accidentally walked into it. I mean,
there's some space.
I'm not going to sit here and pretend that there's a comeback potential here.
No, very
just
tough.
yet.
Sometimes we see Art make these comebacks, but Art as, or I should say Dalsum without Ultra 1, the comeback potential is not great, especially without an EX. Nothing to force situations. Even that mix-up right there, yeah, as soon as he saw the land.
Yeah, Smug knew that too, because you could tell he was just chilling there. He was like, you know what, I have no reason to try to do anything stupid and let you get an opening in there, so.
Yeah.
There's a pained look on Smug's face right now.
It's a tough matchup.
Yeah.
It's a matchup that I always felt even-ish until Smug came on the scene, and it just feels different now.
Dude, I remember in Super, it was kind of early on perceived that Dudley just got blown up by Dalsum.
Yeah.
But that just doesn't happen at all anymore.
No.
So.
Well, look, that was winner's side, so Art's going to have another chance. Meanwhile, Smug, winner's finals.
Yep. Not a surprise. Again, a very strong player. Only reason why he really didn't make Capcom Cup. A lot of school this year. Definitely putting a concentration on that.
Didn't travel as much.
Yeah, exactly. So, but yeah, here we go. Mark Teddy Filipino Man. So on the opposite side, on the opposite coast, from West Coast, from Wednesday night fights, is going to be Mark Teddy versus YP's Filipino Man.
Mm-hmm. Another match that we've seen a lot of. If you've watched both of the main regular American weekly streams, you know, you've seen the previous match a lot, and you've seen this matchup too. There's the UCLA Bruins hat. What do you think about that? Solid?
Go Bruins.
Uh-huh. UCLA fight, fight, fight.
That's right.
You want to do the 8 clap? No, that's right, that's right. So it'll be Guy versus what I expect is going to be Rose, but there have been some hints that it might be Elena. No? Okay. Looks like Rose. Marcus's Guy is probably the most oppressive guy. There are several top-level Guy players, but a lot of people think that the best way to play the character is as a mid-range, walk speed, footsies character who can pressure well afterward. But Marcus's style is not like that. It's get in there, cause the havoc.
You know, interestingly enough, it's almost kind of like a replay of the last fight we just saw. Because Mark Teddy, you can almost kind of say, plays Guy the way Smug plays Dudley. You know, very in your face, always this pressure once he gets in there. And then Filipino Man, of course, using Rose just like how Arturo uses him.
You're right.
Uses her a lot.
From the cross up.
See, that's the nice part about Guy, is that even if he gets the cross up, he gets that down throw follow up, so he can get them back in the corner anyway. So either direction that he catches you with that mix up, he always keeps you in the corner.
And the battle continues.
Very easy to hit confirm.
And that was really good pressure. He got in there pretty quickly. And it seems like Anton wants to try to pressure. Will he stay in? Yeah, he is going to stay in. Guy does not have the best wake up. Although Marcus does do a really good job of getting the right call on EX Hurricane. OS? No, too late.
Yeah, it's really hard to chase down Rose's backdash with an OS.
That's true.
It all comes down to this. Fight!
All right, so 1 round apiece. Oh, didn't hold on to it just long enough, but you know what? Sometimes against Rose's slide, you feel like you can hold on to it a little bit longer, but she recovers much faster on that than you feel like, than it looks like. Oh, wow. Mark has gotten away with that a lot this weekend. Finishing a combo off into a reset overhead Bushin run. Surprised that Filipino man got caught by it because it's something I feel like he should be used to. Oh, here it comes, those orbs. Oh, and you know what? Marcus tried to jump out of the corner. That's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. Not going to happen. Just jumped right out of there. Beautiful stuff from Filipino man backdashing, getting Marcus to fall right on his head. There we go.
Let's get started. Fight!
Okay, Filipino man already making it happen for himself. Marcus really trying to approach. You can see very insistent about it. Looking for frame traps where he's very dangerous.
Oh no, didn't have the meter to you can see that, which he usually does. But here comes Marcus getting into the corner.
Ooh, what a block!
Catches him with that overhead, just trying to get some free damage there. Maybe hoping for a close to stun, but here comes Rose. Rose, one of the harder characters to stun because anytime she gets that opportunity, out comes Ultra 2.
So here's that corner control footsies guy, and it worked out.
Yep. Game 2 here. Marcus taking first round.
It's not Marcus's preferred style, but he is good at that.
Again, just not being able to charge it all the way up to level 2.
Wow.
Again, it's almost kind of like the anti-Messiah kick, you know, that safe, meaty pressure.
Combo the trade, but not the rest.
Yeah, he had to spend a lot of meter on that.
Oh, nice setup.
Oh, the orbs did not combo. Whew, but that did. Oh, here we go. Oh, and he goes for the reset.
Didn't get the link.
Oh, nice counter.
Oh,
Oh,
wow.
he just baited
What a bait.
that out. And even Marcus is leaning back like, woo.
So is Filipino man.
Yeah.
If you take a look at him, he still has a smile on his face.
They know that was like Keoma distance from Shen, you know. It was right there. It was right there.
The curtain is raised on the world's most extreme fighting tournament.
Again, both of these players from Southern California area, good friends at one point in time. Were on the same little group of training group.
Yep.
Practice against each other a lot.
Fight locale chosen. Let's get started.
Well, all right, let's see if Marcus can get in or if Filipino man can get in. Filipino man's style has not just been defense, it's been making things happen offensively as well.
Interesting, a little bit mistimed on that empty jump low.
Ooh, all right, this is a good spot for Filipino man. Even though he got hit, it's still solid for him.
Yeah, and that's one thing that Marcus will do a lot to escape corners to do it.
Oh, that might have
really?
worked. No, it was crouching jab. It was safe meaty.
Yep. Ooh. Filipino man with the damaging combos from Rose.
What will happen now?
Not something that you associate with that character much. Wow. Empty jump low, and it worked for Marcus that time. Interesting. Not sure what Marcus was trying to chase down with that EX elbow.
That was a really good down jab rather than the back dash. I think that's what Marcus was looking for.
Oh, almost had that combo again. It's like Rose is not a character that works on it.
Right.
Oh,
might get
he's
hit,
got
might
her.
get hit.
He's got her. Yeah.
Bam.
No more orbs. Oh,
No!
what? It just stopped.
It must have been pixels, man. Yeah,
Man,
Marcus is laughing. That's an uncomfortable chuckle.
Yeah. I mean, that was the right call out. That was the right read, but that slide must have just stopped. Yep, can't focus against that. A back throw into the corner. Ugh. The Filipino man, empty jump close forward. catches so many players. It's just because it's natural human nature to want to do that because it feels like empty jump throw.
Oh, very nice. Saw the focus right through. And this is all Filipino man. Safe, safe chip.
That would have been, even if he had blocked that, then that would have been walk up low strong and a soul spiral.
Yep.
That would have been it.
Yep. Marcus is doing a lot more jump-ins now. I feel like he's not as comfortable approaching on the ground as he was at the start. And I don't think that's a great sign for him.
Okay, here we go. Oh, wow. Not even sure what that setup was trying to go for. I mean, look, Filipino Man has backdashed after that every single time. In fact, I think Filipino Man recently realized it too, which is why he didn't backdash that side.
He's done a good job of mixing up the backdash or crouching jab or whatever the button is.
Oh, oh, oh.
Cross up, yeah, block.
Oh,
there
man.
it is.
That round was going well for Marcus. It looked like he was going to get something going, but Filipino Man's going to take it 3 games straight.
Yeah, after the first game, it was all around. All a different story. So Marcus going to losers. That means we have a winners finals, which is going to be Filipino Man versus Smug. I'm looking forward to that. In the meantime, though, thanks to ADARC for being a big supporter here at NEC. $10 coupon code for orders 50+. You can see it right there. As James said before, it's NECXVI. And then NEC16 for $15 coupon code orders 100+. Follow them at the Facebooks, the YouTubes, the Twitters. Check out their wares. And then another big supporter here is Dynamic Custom Beadworks. The dude is right in front of me right now.
Curtis.
Okay.
Yep. Of Dynamic Custom Beadworks. Does some amazing jobs. You can see they're officially licensed by Capcom too. So that's really awesome. Use the promo code America is free for 25% off your next purchase.
The battle has begun.
Okay, we're setting up for the next match. We're going to go down to loser's bracket. K-Brad and Coach Steve, like we mentioned before, both of these players have pretty hard roads into the top 8. K-Brad beat Knuckle Dew and Problem X, among others, to get here. 2 players who were at Capcom Cup last week. And he's the one who sent them out. And Coach Steve, I believe Alucard was one of the bodies along the trail.
Yeah, very strong Valento. He took out Brent is cool as well.
That's right, Brent was the last one I was thinking of, yes.
Yeah, right at 9th place. So K-Brad, fresh off of his trip to South America.
It's been all Rolento from Steve, that's what I heard. I don't believe there's been any Blanca.
Well, I mean, it's kind of interesting because Rolento has that hop back roll move. It's like better than Blanca's ball by.
Oh, dude, as soon as I saw Steve pick up Rolento, I thought that was exactly the right choice. If you want to play a Blanca-ish character, but a character who's not garbage, then you can play Rolento.
Yeah, not hamstrung by charge motions and all sorts of other things.
Yeah, I was going to say, it's definitely the all sorts of other things part of it. I don't think it's the charge. I don't think that's the problem.
Yeah, you have like, slightly better normals and, a really good jump here. So
yeah, better movement, better mix-ups, better consistent damage, yeah.
Did someone pick the wrong color, wrong costume? Or do they just really hate fighting on that boat?
Okay, well. See where they go. Oh, random. I hope it sends him to the boat. Oh, no, okay. It's going to go to the half-pipe. Like we said, it's loser's side. EGK Brad against PG Coach Steve. Still 3 out of 5. All throughout top 8.
There's a dude sitting there spray painting the Ultra logo in the background over there. Once it's done, he stays spray painting that thing forever.
Wow, I've never seen that.
I don't know what he's trying to finish after he's done with that.
Here's the movement we were talking about. Oh, but I love the dash under.
Yeah, gets right under the.
Oh,
no,
not intentional.
Yeah. No one has ever meant to do that move intentionally in any Street Fighter game in the history of all games that Cammy has existed in.
Look at that, he's painting Ultra. I've never seen it.
Ooh, trying to use that focus to get in. That's actually a really good way for Cammy to get in.
But a really good solution by Steve.
Hop away. Because normally that focus actually covers a lot of space. Oh, wow.
Again, you see,
Hooligan.
he sees it, presses the EX version, and he's in there. Oh, he has some great movement right now. I love this.
Yeah.
Oh, bad news.
Here we go.
It could all fall apart.
Oh no, he didn't get the link, but he should be able to do it here. Oh, drops the link again. K-Brad dropping combos all over the place. It's the problem.
Will the tide of battle turn? Fight! The fight is officially underway.
But Steve did end up taking it. I think, you know, there was that last second situation there for K-Brad, but Steve has a lot of really good movement and options.
So there's that EX cannon strike. The bane of so many players' existences for so many years.
This is going to be a lot of damage. This actually might take it. Oh, he didn't go for EX. I thought he might.
Yeah, probably wanted to save the meter. Oh, he spends it there. Okay. Probably wanted to save it, hope it would kill, and since it didn't, then he's like, all right, I'll use it here just to guarantee the victory. All right, 1 round apiece.
Unusual jump forward timing caught K-Brad off guard.
Wow, Close Strong just punched him right out of the roll before it got a chance to start up.
Okay, Steve's out of there.
It's actually kind of a safe bet to go for the throw tech for his Coach Steve in that situation. No meter for K-Brad at that time for EX dive, but now there it is. And so there he went for the crouch tech. He should be looking at K-Brad's meter.
Ooh, the chase. The chase again. Oh, yeah?
Oh!
What a confirm just like that. Now Steve, will he go in?
I feel like he has to.
Well, I mean, the setup is not great, but I wonder if he'll go in afterward. Has to block.
Oh, just goes for the throw as the dude is still painting the Ultra logo.
Look at that. He's a very talented artist.
Yeah, he like just waves the can back and forth.
Yeah.
And there's multiple colors.
Right.
And all sorts of really, really detailed stuff just by waving one single can back and forth.
Coach Steve, you can see him in thought. I don't think Blanca's an option. I think he would stick to Rolento here.
Yeah, again, I don't feel like he played particularly bad in that matchup. It
I
was
agree.
just Cammy doing her thing, you know. She gets in every once in a while and does a ton of damage.
So Steve's tact here might be more grounded, more regular footsie play. That's what he's been doing so far.
All right, here he goes, a little bit more offensive. Yeah, that got to be wary of using that, especially with Cammy standing fierce. That works so well.
Tried to hop again, no dice. It is definitely a more patient style for Coach Steve.
Far less buttons.
Yo, he's not pressing anything. He's not moving.
You see that? Even one jab and he stopped. Oh.
It just doesn't seem to be working out. K-Brad gets in there. Now Steve is out, but I wonder how he'll try to make this comeback.
Yeah, all of a sudden a little bit more active, a little bit more buttonsy, and that's all because he has less life. And he knows he's got to get in there somehow.
His jump forwards have been so unusual. You know, K-Brad usually pretty good at anti-airs, but not there.
And I'm sure a lot of that also comes just from the fear that Rolento's jump fierce puts into his opponents.
Right.
Oh no, he got him on the back hop. That was so unfortunate. Got him right off the ground. Did a ton of damage. Now, dangerous chip situation.
Yeah, that was really a chip setup. You can just do Ultra, right? EX drill, EX dive kick, I should say, Ultra.
Only if it's low enough. Only if it's low enough. So. But I've still never seen anybody do that. Nobody ever does that for chip set. Oh, here comes K-Brad. So it's interesting because, you know, playing that patient style is tiring. It really, really drains on your mental energy. So you saw Coach Steve play really defensive last round. Now all of a sudden he's going right back in there. But it's working out for him. So
yeah, it's very good to make that switch. It's hard for the opponent to deal with that. And now just harassing with that plunger.
uh-oh, gets himself into the corner by accident. Oh!
Wow, really?
Oh, that was a beautiful knife timing. That was beautiful knife timing. And choosing which knife to go for in that situation. Cover that space right under him. Oh no! Rolled right into the drill. Look at this damage right there. 2 bars for 40% life.
Oh, that's good for Steve.
Yeah, good trade.
He's going to have the corner again.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
that's that weird mix-up where it just looks like he's crossing you up, and he stays in front.
The rare wake-up DP from K-Brad.
Oh,
Ooh.
made it under there. That was not good knife timing. Oh.
Blink it? Oh, didn't get it, but got the hit anyway.
All right. Now somehow.
Oh, that's it.
Wow.
K-Brad I'm sorry, Steve just buffered it.
Yeah,
Down jab, right into the X.
uh-huh.
If it hit, then the rest hit, and that would be good night.
All right, Coach Steve, 1-1.
Steve played that a lot better, and it looked like part of it was experimenting with how to deal against K-Brad. You saw the round where he was very patient, very grounded, then a round where he was much more mobile and active. And it seemed like the latter was a bit more successful. So now it's Steve again trying to think about what to do.
Battle has begun. Fight!
Might just be one of those things that in between games there's a mantra that you just repeat to yourself, you know?
Ooh! Where is he going to be?
Oh, nice stuff. Wow.
Very tricky, and Half-Life gone just like that.
This is the game that Coach Steve wanted to play.
Ah, yes.
Okay. Yeah, every once in a while you gotta cool the jets on that offensive pressure.
I love the use of jump short. Steve has really had air-to-air solidly.
Oh, just as you said that.
He tried to jump over it, it didn't work. And here's K-Brad, all that aside, here's K-Brad.
Oh, back throw, what's the setup? Oh, nice. Gets out of there and gets K-Brad to burn a meter.
Very cautious from Steve, he just wants one more hit. And he's playing like it, he's playing like he just wants one more.
Oh my God, that beat low Pierce! Oh! Last second cross up short, and I'm not sure what Steve was just, hoping that was going to happen in that situation. But what a great round from Steve, and then just like that, K-Brad just took it all away. That's the nature of this character. Oh, there's that jump Pierce.
That might have been DP.
Yeah, it could easily have done that. That jump Pierce is ridiculous.
This time the block, but K-Brad gets the buttons afterward.
Yep, proper challenge. Oh!
I love Coach Steve's reactions on that hop back. He sees exactly which one to use. Yeah, very nice. Well, that might work. Oh,
No,
Steve! Steve! That was good.
Steve's like, I'm not hitting no buttons this time.
But
I'm
he
just gonna
had
land.
so consistently. I get the read by K-Brad. It was just a nice counter read by Steve.
Oh,
Okay.
punish time. Maximizing that punish.
No, not
went
quite.
for a reset. Oh, again, punish time. I love the use of those EX knives to get in, and here he comes. Wow!
Steve!
Double set of EX knives. K-Brad looking great that first game. Even after that first game, like the two of us were looking at him, almost looked like Steve was thinking about changing characters maybe or something.
Right, yeah.
But then he's come back 2 games in a row, just like that. Very strong play.
He stays it. It's the 1-9.
So no changes.
Yeah.
I wouldn't expect any.
Yeah, I mean, look, K-Brad, when Ultra first dropped, he tried to pick up DeCapre a little and then just
Yeah.
went right back to Cammy, and he's
Yeah.
just stuck with her since then.
And really one of the few camis left.
It's the battle of the century. Fight!
So 2-1 Steve. Okay, you got something out of that at least.
It's really interesting because it feels like Steve definitely has kind of chosen to go the more active route. So that one round that he did play a little careful and defensive didn't seem to pay off for him, and now he is playing a little bit more of that kind of crazy Nemo style, I want to say.
He's very active, yeah. I like the air-to-airs a lot. I like the mobility a lot with the roll. All that stuff I think is very solid.
Yeah, I mean, air-to-air, I've always felt like in that range where Cammy jumps at you, where the jump roundhouse or the dive kick can come out, air-to-air is always a good option.
And it seems especially like that for Rolento jump short.
Yeah.
Just angled very well.
Here we go. Here comes that mix-up. Yeah,
Nope.
gotta get out of there. He's gotten out of so many situations with that EX roll like that. Even if Cammy activates Ultra, I feel like Steve can mash on the punches and get him to flip over the Ultra.
Oh! There's going to be a lot of damage reduction on this, but you know what? That was really solid anyway.
Flap. Just a little life left. Oh, gotta watch out. Oh!
Like I said, he just is so good at doing the hop and then seeing what's happening. Right? He never just does the hop and already has what he's going to do in mind. Yikes. Here comes Steve. Goes for the hard knockdown this time. Where's he going to go? He blocked expecting Dragon Punch. It came before in that situation.
You know what? You'll take that all day. Getting hit out of the air by that EX dive kick.
A lot of insistence on jumps.
Yeah, but you got to be careful of that because you're right. He got to hit a bunch of times. He might not even still be out. Okay, he should be safe from stun now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that'll be safe against her.
Ooh, got right under there.
I do like the idea on the delay.
Not spending any meter to extend that. I like the stand short that he's using now to
Those
catch
air
that
airs.
instant dive kick. Ooh.
So now on K-Brad, the question is, how do you catch Steve? Steve has been running away so successfully. It's match point for him. See K-Brad just outranging, waiting to look for something and trying to find his way. And he just hasn't been able to find it. Where's it going to be? Nice block.
Oh, then he goes for the throw. Beautiful mix-up. Left, right. In
Oh, what a read!
and
Steve!
the desperation uppercut punish.
What a read by Steve. Perfect movement at perfectly timed. He hadn't done that before.
Right.
He saved that for the last possible situation against K-Brad.
And it was just
Beautiful.
Really, it was just really interesting to see how Steve his gameplay changed so drastically. He started off with this really kind of offensive pressure that wasn't really working very well. He tried to go offense, then he switched to defense and it didn't work, and then he finally just switched to movement.
Yeah.
And that worked. It was a really, really cool match to watch to see how he adjusted throughout that whole entire sequence.
Agreed. I'm definitely with you on that. Well, another big supporter here, as always, is Mad Cats. You can check out some of their new wares here. They have been here this weekend. So a lot of people have been checking them out. A lot of positive things to say. madcats.com/StreetFighter5. They're trying to get options at all the different price points available. I think they're doing a pretty good job of that so far.
Let's get started. Fight!
Got a nice new lineup there for Street Fighter 5. Well, the other side of the bracket in losers is a Maryland battle, the DMV, DC, Maryland, Virginia. And it's going to be Lud on the right side, Coin Up, Ludovic, and Darkchild on the left, Boxer players. So we're going to have Chun versus Balrog.
This has always been one of those matches that's been kind of rough for a boxer. Just because if Chun-Li gets a full super, she can counter pretty much any dash punch.
That's true.
Just for free, pretty much.
And we mentioned how well Lud has been playing this weekend. He beat a lot of very good players to get here. And he's done it in part by playing a lot of offense with her too. So it's been fun to watch. He beat Hyro, as you said. He beat Sanford Kelly. He beat Chris G. Pretty good names. And I asked him if he's going to play Chun-Li in SF5, and he looked at me like I was crazy for even asking the question. Of course.
Yeah, he's a character loyalist through and through.
Yeah.
Even uses Chun-Li in Marvel.
Are you ready?
But of course, all of Lud's success was all played out yesterday. A lot of times, it's hard to maintain that kind of, hot streak between the couple of days.
You're right. But he did tell me that he wins almost all the time when these two play. And like I said, they play often. So he felt quite confident that this was the matchup. In fact, he felt kind of sad that it was the matchup.
No one wants to eliminate friends, but you know
Right.
what? At this point in the tournament, I think one of the old school fighting game players was always quoted, "This is the stage where you start eliminating friends."
That's right. And good job to the local scene for doing as well as they did. This is a big major with a lot of players, and they got 2 in the top 8. That's pretty good.
That's right. Ooh, that was kind of a neat conversion, but he just missed that stand jab to low roundhouse. Using that toe kick from Chun-Li just to fill him out. Wow. Oh, that was beautiful. As soon as he landed that, just jumped right over to get right out of the corner.
I really like the walk up after that. That was a good read, but just didn't get much out of it.
And she's almost got a full meter now. There it is.
Yeah, and this is especially bad because for Darkshot, I should say, because Lud starts this second round with super, and that means the whole the whole round, he's gonna have to worry about doing dash punches.
I mean, at this point, maybe get hit by a low short on purpose to get an EX lightning kick out, you know, or something. But the problem is, even if you do that, it's not going to take long before she builds that meter again. So
even that sweep she can punish, I'm sure. I think it's -6.
Yeah, -6. And plus, if she's charged, any stand strong at this point will lead, or fierce will lead into a super as well. Ooh, that was weird looking.
Thought that might have been it, but he saved it. At this point, though, if he finds a hit, you got to think it's going to be super.
Yeah, the footsies right now from Lud. There it is, yep. Not quite dead yet.
Chip damage, so relevant right now, though. And so Darkchild moving away. Oh, come on, that was beautiful. Knew exactly what he was looking for.
Yep. That's the weakness of that turnaround punch, is it has to get next to you before it actually triggers. So if you see it and you're ready for it, yep, there you go. Stand jab, take it out every time.
This bout will determine who is the strongest. And for all.
Oh, here we go. Darkchild getting that jump in.
Yeah, really good jump timing right over the fierce.
And wow, what a whip punish there. I didn't even know Balrog could reach at that range. Because normally when you see that Chun-Li low roundhouse, it's so hard to whip punish that move. But now Darkchild just has him in the corner. Good pressure situation. Lud has not been able to find a way out of the corner yet.
Okay. Great control. Yeah, he wouldn't have hit.
Lud slowly building a little bit more space. But look how much life he's lost already. Oh, but here we go.
Oh, nice.
Faked it. He's going to save the meter.
He can make this full comeback here.
Yeah, and Balrog's probably close to stun at this point, I would probably say.
You might be right.
Oh! I wasn't wondering if that was supposed to be EX counter. Oh, here we go.
Lud trying to play a little bit more active now? No, back to the mid-range. Trying to wait to see what Darkchild does. I love the tech on Darkchild's side.
I know. There's that sweep from Chun-Li. Just it never looks like it hits that far. Like when you're measuring that distance on the screen, you just walk up and you're like, I'm safe at this distance, and all of a sudden the low roundhouse just nails you.
Ooh, that didn't punish, huh? Look at it. Look at the time. 6? I'm not sure. Oh, that might be it.
No.
Even chip. No chip.
No.
Ah.
Oh, interesting.
That's crazy.
They had enough invincibility.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was sick.
I thought Lud was actually going to win that one because I know Chun-Li's super hits before it becomes vulnerable now.
Right, they did buff that a little bit, but I guess not enough.
Okay.
Good work to Darkchild for the knowledge. They have played this matchup a lot.
It's true.
So super on deck. Oh, yeah? Jump back. Look at this very offensive style, though, from Lud. He doesn't want to use the super. Just find some hits would be better for him. But Darkchild playing excellent defense.
Yeah, I mean, obviously a lot of the forward walking prevents him from using that super. Oh!
Okay, well, you know, Lud seems content with how things are happening right now. But I feel like Darkchild is too.
Well, the thing about it is Lud has no reason to try to conserve that meter. He's down one round. When you're in this kind of situation, you just use whatever you have. Oh, wow, went for the throw.
Oh, didn't spend Ultra, huh? Oh, what a read.
Oh, yeah, that was beautiful.
What a read.
Not going to kill, but you know what? The time, the position.
Yeah, you can really see some hype on Darkchild's side. Like I said, they're from, you know, they play each other all the time, from a similar area. So it's not going to be the case that, like, one guy's boys are, like, all for him and not the other. But that said, Darkchild has some supporters here.
Meanwhile, Spooky enforcing the one coach rule here on stage.
That is the rule.
Oh wow, just that stand jab, that crouch jab, beat the low roundhouse from so far away. Might not happen in Street Fighter 5. Priority system.
That's right.
All right, does Lud got the combo? Yep, he does. Gets the link off of the lightning kick. Goes for empty jump throw. Wow.
Okay, nice find. Much more footsie type of style here. We saw in the last couple of games, Lud try for offense sometimes, but right now it seems like he's content to zone. Oh, until then.
That was beautiful. That was beautiful.
It was,
Yeah.
because I was just talking about how he was playing that mostly at the mid-range, not really going in.
Right.
And I think that's part of what Darkchild was expecting given all that round. That's why the grab worked.
Wow, just try to go in there with that EX Zanchu. We've seen that work before, and when he hits it, he gets the chance to jump over Balrog. Oh, okay, good whip punish. And again, trying to jump over. Oh, but the counter hit. Here comes Darkchild. Wow, you know what? Lud has not done wake-up spinning, EX spinning bird kick much at all this entire match.
Right, yeah.
And then all of a sudden pulled it out right there. Oh, this is bad for Lud.
Oh,
Put himself
what a
back in
read.
the corner.
He was looking for a bird, but that's fine too. But hoping that Darkchild does something that he can react to easily. See Darkchild with the life lead, I mean, really not much reason to go in. That said, you don't want Chun to have super, ideally.
I liked him to walk up and focus that one fireball to give him max damage ultra.
That's right, yeah. The super's going to be on deck, I think, even if Lud blocks something at this stage. Yeah, especially now. Oh, there it is.
Yeah, so things are scary now.
Right,
Any
Darkchild
hit.
can't do a bunch of what he wants to do. A lot of the buttons. That
There
might be it!
is. And that's why, like I said, once Chun-Li gets that super, she becomes, it's almost like a powered up character, because now suddenly every button turns into a super. It's so easy for her to land that. Even to stand strong in the super.
How long will this go on? This is it. The fight we've all been waiting for. Anything can happen now.
Okay, nice. A little bit out of range for the follow-up. Oh, wow, that's really good reactions. Probably some expectation in there, too.
Turn it all around.
A little bit more active style from Lud.
Nice.
Ooh!
Oh, baited it out. That was beautiful. But you know what? Now it may be the time for Darkchild to go for another one. Oh, but he spent the meter already into Ultra. Yep.
I don't think that's going to be enough. No.
But pretty tough lead, especially given now trying to break through a Chun-Li defense
Right.
without any meter of your own to spend. No armored rush punches, no EX headbutts.
See Darkchild trying to fake some movement with that stand jab. He is slowly backing Lud up.
He does have one bar now, so the EX headbutt could be a problem, but you know what? He's walking back and forth a lot, basically giving Lud the information that he can't do the EX headbutt.
That's true, but nevertheless, he is pushing Lud back. And he might be able to absorb maybe one hit, depending on what the button is, if he comes in with the EX.
Well, you know Lud's not going to try to do any committing, go into any...
Oh, very nice, very nice. After so many just hits and walking backward and
Yeah.
playing away, again, that grab is a good mix-up. So match point now for Clone Up Lud.
Especially for Chun-Li. Good range on her throw. Further range than most characters. Oh, beautiful neutral jump timing.
There's the super. Oh, just like that, super goes. Really?
Wow, they're just going at it now. EX versus EX versus EX. And now gets the throw. Darkchild using turnaround punch to stay charged and move forward at the same time. Oh, going through with that armor. Wow. Went for that long walk in the park throw.
Darkchild now is closing in on the corner. Oh, he backs off.
Okay.
Missed the blink, I think.
Oh, whoa!
Nice.
Didn't even care if that was a level 2 or not. He just needed the hit to get the victory.
He played that a little bit differently. There's some more focuses in there, different walk forward timings.
It was more of a precise offense, not kind of this attempt to overwhelm the opponent. Okay, beautiful crouch roundhouse. Here comes Darkchild, little by little. Yeah, and again, a lot of it really does come down to this bulldogging, slowly pushing Lud into the corner.
It's worked. Oh, what a walk under, just like that.
Was beautiful.
Lud has the whole corner to his back, the whole stage to his back.
Yeah, and there you go, everything punishable. He did that just to try to make the catch up, but that's actually kind of good for Darkchild because he spent it very early on. Now Darkchild has a lot less to be scared of.
Yeah, nothing even on the wake up. Just ultra. Again, it hits. It's worked so many times.
Oh, and then the armor.
Lud is just not getting the right button timings right now. Yeah, again, too far away for the grab.
You can see it right there. You can see the difference of what it was like when Lud had a super and when Darkchild, and then as soon as he spent that super, that's when Darkchild said, you know what, time to go in. I'm going to go in as strong as possible. Walked up a lot more of those focus attacks. Good stuff. Darkchild with a great comeback that game.
I'm a little surprised to see something like focus attack come in so late in this set. I know that they have played many times, and it seems like that is like a new piece of information for Lud to deal with.
Right.
It's surprising to me that there's still that adaptation to go on in the match, but we'll see if Lud can get a handle on it. Both have their coaches. All right, Darkchild looks like he's nodding away. Whole conversation for Lud, though. We're in loser's side, so they're both facing elimination in this game.
Right, that's right.
The stage of battle is set. The battle has begun.
And we'll see if Lud can deal better with that corner. If it comes up, it might be his goal to not even be in there. But we'll have to see how he moves, how he plays.
You're right. The biggest adjustment really that Darkchild has made has been, I mean, he's doing a lot of crouch jabbing right now, but he's been able to slowly push Lud into the corner, almost kind of convincing Lud to take himself there. You know, he hasn't really necessarily been direct offense. It's been implied offense. But now, look at this little jab pressure that he's going for. This is new.
He has a lot of control right now, that's for sure. Lud has to find a way to deal with this stuff. I feel like he has a character who has the buttons that can hang. There it is. See, he doesn't want to jump forward, of course. He can get anti-air, so it's going to have to be ground.
Nice.
It was very good timing on that. And we mentioned the timings that Darkchild's bringing in. I think that they're really strong. Just hanging out, looking for the counter hit at a position where he can anti-air well if that does come up.
Darkchild is playing so well as a wall right now. Oh, here we go.
I gotta tell you, he looks like a totally different player than the one we saw in the first couple games.
Oh, he just built the
saved it.
meter for the super on that Fierce. Maybe he didn't know if he had it yet. Here it comes.
I don't know if it would have killed. Oh, too far! That might be it.
Oh, one overextension from Darkchild puts Lud at match point. That round was all going Darkchild. But you know what? I mean, interesting. Even though it felt that way, he was still in that position to get punished and killed with that super. He had taken a lot of incidental damage here and there.
Right.
Went for the double jump Fierce that time. Tried to catch him crouching a little too early.
Okay.
Again, Chun-Li, that level 1 focus dash forward is much safer than most other characters. The fastest dash in the game.
Oh, you can see Darkchild now walking around with the medium kick. That means he's looking for super.
Yep, it's that buffer option select.
Too far. Lud not very button heavy right now. Not as active as we've seen in some rounds. I think he is concerned about super. See him backing up, trying to outrange, trying to be at a range where he can react to things from Darkchild.
Yeah, there hasn't been a lot of rounds where I feel like Darkchild is built up to the super.
No, I think you're right. Out of there. Oh, what a block!
Oh, yeah, baited him out. Gonna go for the ultra, not gonna kill, but just gonna take some time and really put Darkchild in an uncomfortable situation.
I love Lud not overextending. He just needs to